From seatbelts to windows, this private motor vehicle inspection center inspects every nook and cranny of this car. Under the Motor Vehicle Inspection System or MVIS, the Land Transportation Office requires motorists to undergo a 70-point series of roadworthiness automated tests for vehicle registration. This is more complicated than the previous emission test requirement.
We are all conducting tests based on the standards of LTO, right? So if your vehicles are failing, it's not just the equipment, it's a vehicle that's the problem.
Under the LTO memorandum, a fee will be collected for inspection, 1,800 pesos for light vehicles and 600 pesos for motorcycles. A re-inspection fee, half the price, will be charged if the vehicle fails initial inspection. Ruben, who owns a 7-year-old Suzuki Alto, failed his first test. Results showed weak rear brake and problematic suspensions. He had to spend 3,140 pesos for repair.
Yun nga lang, nabigla kami kasi taghirap ngayon, may pandemya, biglang ang laki ng gastos. Bihira pala makakapasa rito.
LTO started implementing MVIS in 2018, but it was only October last year when private inspection centers were allowed to operate. The Volunteers Against Crime and Corruption questions the integrity of the equipment and testing procedure. Several motorists aired their complaints on social media about erroneous results. VACC President Boy Evangelista also alleges corruption.
Walang public consultation, pag walang public consultation, may corruption. Pag walang transparency, in the absence of transparency, mayroong corruption yan.
The group suggests for LTO to operate its own testing centers to minimize fees. LTO Chief Edgar Galvante clarifies that they do have 14 MVIS centers, but these need rehabilitating.
But we'll still pursuing kasi kahit na maitayo na yung mga MVIS na yan na tinayo ng private entities, kulang pa rin yan. Kaya gusto pa rin namin kung mabibigyan kami ng pondo.
For the Center for International Law, the government cannot allow private companies to conduct tests required for registration of vehicles. Deputy Executive Director Gilbert Andres says the LTO has exclusive mandate to exercise this regulatory function. He says those who have authorized this move may be charged for violating the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. Galvante says they are open for complaints.
Kung may nakita silang taliwas doon siguro na hindi inaalaw ng batas, siguro pwede niyang filean ng complaint.
Senator Grace Poe will conduct an inquiry into the operations of PMVICs. VACC, meanwhile, is planning to file a temporary restraining order before the Supreme Court. For News 5, Marian Enriquez, we are One News.